many aggressive sellers here. So if we have a lot of aggressive sellers, right, if the volume is telling us that sellers are aggressive, well, what does that mean, right? The volume is corresponding to aggressive sellers. So if aggressive sellers are trying to drive prices down, what that means is that there's passive buyers that are popping up in this region, right? So I want traders to understand this in terms of how a level works, how a key level actually works, right? So there's so many aggressive sellers in this region. So now if we give this some context back to the regular footprint chart, what I want traders to understand is that we had so many aggressive sellers inside of this region, right? Where I've circled corresponds to what you're about to see now. Where I've circled corresponds to aggressive sellers, right? So we had so many aggressive sellers inside of this zone, but none of them were rewarded, right? None of them were rewarded. So these sellers essentially failed, right? That's a sad face, mind my drawing. A lot of these sellers were failing, right? So when we see a lot of sellers failing, what that means is that there's passive buyers that are stepping in and they're willing to push price higher. So this gives us the only indication that the market is willing to reverse in this area. There's nothing else that will give you the indication. It's important to understand that. Now that we've understood this, right, what we've also understood is that we're below the 10 a.m. open, right? So the 10 a.m. open is this red line over here. This also gives us massive confluence. So if we continue to play price on the 5-minute time frame, let's hop up to the 5-minute time frame. We're below the 10 a.m. Eastern, and what we understood here as traders is that we had a ton of aggressive sellers in this region, right? So I keep banging this on because this is so important. We had aggressive sellers. This is an A, again, my drawing. These aggressive sellers failed, right? They did not drive price down. They are sad sellers. What's actually happened is that we have passive buyers that have popped up in this region. So we can now take a confirmed buy. And the reason this is a confirmed buy is because of the 3 steps I discussed earlier on in the